Before we move on to the video, if you guys want to show any support, make sure you check out the Patreon link in the description. And also, if you guys want to request any songs for me to react to, make sure you check out the Square link as well. Both of those links are in the description. And if you guys want to request a song as well, you simply click on the Square link. It'll take you to another page. There, you simply leave an amount relative to how many songs you want requested. And on the next page, you'll see where it says enter your request here. You'll just simply leave those requests in that box and voila, you are done. I truly appreciate all the support and love from you guys. And that being said, much love, stay safe, and peace out. What's up, guys? I'm checking out more Sinead O'Connor, and this one is titled Black Boys on Mopeds, requested by Nazavar Born on Streamlabs. Big shout out to you. I haven't heard this one before, but that is pretty crazy title. Well, not really. It's just, you know, the words used kind of make it pop when it's really not all that crazy, to be honest. Like, black boys on mopeds. If it was just boys on mopeds, it wouldn't, nobody would care. But yeah, I don't know anything about this song. I feel like I've seen people request this one in the comments, but I mean, based on the title, I'm assuming this is gonna be, you know, not your everyday song. So I'm gonna pull up lyrics, maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna pull up lyrics for sure. I think that's definitely the safe route here. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Sinead O'Connor. And yeah, I think I've said this previously, but Sinead O'Connor, if there's one thing I really do appreciate about her and like her overall persona, I guess, is that she felt to me like she was very much unfazed by a lot of like whatever negativity would, you know, come her way because of what she was doing. So I respect that, you know, not letting anybody's, you know, opinions of you and whatnot kind of get you down or, you know, whatever. But let's go ahead and pull up lyrics for this. Boom. Make sure we don't spoil ourselves. Okay, move it, and let's go ahead and check it out. Yeah, it's been an interesting few like songs from her.
Margaret Thatcher on TV, shocked by the deaths that took place in Beijing. It seems strange that she should be offended. The same orders are given by her.
Yeah, I have no idea what that's referencing.
You said I was childish and you'll say it now. Remember what I told you. If they hated me, they will hate you. England's not the mythical land of Madame George and Roses. It's the home of police who kill black boys on mopeds. And I love my boy, and that's why I'm leaving. I don't want him to be aware that there's any such thing as grieving.
Okay.
Young mother down at Smithfield, 5 a.m. looking for food for her kids. In her arms she holds 3 cold babies, and the first word that they learned was please.
Okay, she is cooking.
Remember what I told you. If you were of the world, they would love you. England's not the mythical land of Madame George and Roses. It's the home of police who kill black boys on mopeds. And I love my boy, that's why I'm leaving. I don't want him to be aware that there's any such thing as grieving.
Hmm. Okay, so first of all, clearly this song is full of a lot of, cultural references that I'm not, aware of, like because I wasn't, obviously there at the time and whatnot. But we'll go through that for sure later on. But I, for the most part, really agree with everything she said in this song. Like a lot of what she was saying was actual factuals, you know. And I also really like that, the song itself was constructed in a way that, the lyrics and whatnot are like the main priority of the song. Like what she's singing is forefront, and, that's because the production itself is just like a guitar and that's it, you know what I mean? So it's going to be more easy to hear and listen in on what she's saying. But, yeah, the only thing I disagree with, or had a somewhat of a problem with her way of thinking was, with the chorus when she says, "England's not the mythical land of Madame George and Roses. It's the home of police who kill black boys on mopeds." Like, okay, I'm assuming that's referencing a particular incident that happened, which definitely is, horrible, absolutely. But to say that the entirety of a place is, like this because of one person, yeah, that's just a stupid way of thinking, if I'm being honest. Um, it's like the same thing that, was happening like a couple years ago with Black Lives Matter, right? When people wanted to defund the entirety of the police because there are, corrupt police officers, that's for sure. Like you'd be stupid into thinking otherwise. But to say that no, all police officers are corrupt. Oh, this one police officer shot this person. No, they're all bad. So that, kind of, in my opinion, falls within that line of thinking, and that to me is just very, you know, very stupid and very inconsiderate of the actual good police officers who probably do more, for those communities and whatnot than you do. But see, and I love my boy. That's why I'm leaving. That I mean, that's her. You know, that's her decision to make as a parent, whether or not she's going to leave, that country because of that incident. But I don't know, that just seems pretty extreme. But I mean, she has the money to do it, so who am I to say otherwise? But yeah, now let's kind of go through some of the lyrics. Am I, okay, yeah, I am. Let's go through some of these lyrics. Like this whole first verse, I didn't know what was going on. I'm assuming Margaret Thatcher is like a news lady, shocked by the deaths that took place in Beijing. Police for Nicholas Bramble. I'm assuming that's the black boy on the moped. Hmm. Okay, yeah, this is tricky. They pursued him under suspicion that he had stolen the moped he was riding. And in the attempt to evade the police, he crashed and died. I mean, is that really? Hold on. Is that really even the police's fault at that point then? Because, like, I watch a lot of, like, police activity videos and whatnot on my own time. And one thing I often see is that people who try to, like, run and have something to hide, like, they usually do that. Like, if you're clean, you're innocent, I feel like you wouldn't mind. Uh, Maybe, I'll play devil's advocate and I'll say maybe because of the times. 89 though, was there still a lot of like racial animosity? I don't know. I'll play devil's advocate anyway and say because of the time, maybe he was like fearing for his life actually because, they were police officers. But I feel like nowadays, if you were truly innocent, you just, like, hey, here's my license, registration, whatever. This is clearly my moped. Now can I be about my day? Instead of just fleeing. I feel like if you were innocent, then you just do that instead of fleeing. But like I said, playing devil's advocate, maybe, you know, police and, that was like a common thing for them to be more racially biased towards black men. And that's not in America, is it? I don't, actually, I'm not sure, actually. Wait, Colin Roach. Hey, who is Colin Roach? Wait, I'm looking for Nicholas Bramble. Wait, am I? Regardless of wherever it was, U.S. or U.K., um, I stand on what I said. But I mean, she's entitled to her own beliefs. We're not in own opinions. But yeah, to me, it's just I don't see how you could blame the entirety of the police for something that could have easily been resolved and avoided in the first place. Like if they just comply. So did they? I mean, I guess to a degree, it was wrong of them to, I guess, just straight up pursue him. To be like, I wonder what gave them, that suspicion. Like, oh, is this stolen? Or, what I mean? Like, for them to have that thought process alone, first and foremost, is definitely a bit unsettling for sure. But at the end of the day, I feel like, it could have all been avoided if he just pulled over and, showed them the proper paperwork or whatever to show that he's innocent. And then, oh, they're there, left looking stupid, and you can ride off into the sunset. But yeah, that was a pretty interesting song though. I really do enjoy Sinead O'Connor's music. I think she definitely brings a lot of you know issues to the forefront that a lot of artists dare not bring to the forefront. So I really respect that. And yeah, for the most part, this song, like I said, did have a lot of things that I agree with. A lot of the statements she said. What was that one? Um, I think it was verse 4. Yeah, this right here. Say what you feel is to dig your own grave. It was like essentially her describing herself right there. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed this one. If you guys enjoyed it as well, Make sure you smack the like button, subscribe if you're new. That being said, much love, stay safe, and peace out.